Hello friends, welcome to Kamath Astrology. Today we will cover the topic Navamsa chart in Vedic Astrology, which is a divisional chart. Now before we cover the Navamsa chart, let us first understand the significance of the number 9 in Vedic Astrology. Now 9 is a very unique number. Why? Because when 9 is multiplied by any number, okay, except 0, say 9 multiplied by 9, okay, what do you get? You get 81 as the answer. What is the sum of 8 plus 1? It is 9, okay. So when 9 is multiplied by any number and you get a result, the sum of digits of those numbers constituting the result is always 9. So say 9 multiplied by 8, it's 72, right? So if you add 7 and 2, you will always get the number 9 again. Alright. Now, there are 12 signs in Vedic astrology, okay, and there are 9 planets. Okay, so if you multiply 9 by 12, again you get 108. And when you add the digits in 108, that is 1 plus 0 plus 8, the answer is again 9. Okay. Now, Goddess Durga is worshipped during Navratri. Okay, what is Navratri? It is 9 nights dedicated to Goddess Durga. Right? So, 9 is a very special number. Okay, 9 indicates the end of single digit numbers, okay, from 0 to 9. So 9 is used to determine the life partner or the bhagya. Now that you know the importance of the number 9, let us now try and understand what exactly is Navamsa. Okay, so now means 9, the word now means 9, and Amsa means a division or a part. Okay, so now Amsa thus means 9 divisions. Okay, now in Vedic astrology there are 12 signs or houses, and we know each house is an arc of 30 degrees. Okay, so when you are doing the Navamsa Kundali, what you do is basically you divide every house into 9 equal parts. Okay, so there are 12 houses and you are dividing each house into 9 equal parts, so you will get 108 parts in total, right? Now each house is 30 degrees in length. Okay, so when you divide it by 9, you will get 9 smaller parts, and each part will be 3 degrees 20 minutes in length, right? So each of these parts is called as a Navamsa or 1/9 division of the arc of 30 degrees. Correct? Now there are 12 houses and each house has 9 amsas. Okay, so totally you have 108 amsas. Alright, that is why in mantra yoga, when you do the japa ends in 108. That is, you do 108 counts of a rosary. Right? So this is what is known as Nav Amsa. Now let us look at how the Nav Amsas are actually derived. Okay, now if you see this picture, look at the second column. The second column lists all the Rashis. Okay, so the first Rashi is Aries, which is represented by AR. Second is Taurus, which is represented by TA. Then you have Gemini, which is represented by GE. Then you have Cancer, which is represented by CN. Okay, then you have LE, which is represented by Leo. VI, which represents Virgo. Okay, LI, which represents Libra, and so on. The last sign is PI, which represents Pisces. Okay, now what you do, you divide each of these signs into 9 equal parts. So the sign of Aries, if you see, it's divided into 9 equal parts. So the first part is how much? From 0 degrees to 3 degrees 20 minutes. Okay, because each part is 3 degrees 20 minutes in length. Next part is 3 degrees 21 to 6 degrees 40. The third part is from 6 degrees 41 to 10 degrees. Fourth part will be from 10 degrees 1 minute to 13 degrees 20 minutes, and so on. The ninth part will be from 26 degrees 41 minutes to 30 degrees, right? So now when you are starting with Aries, the first part you name as Aries, okay? Second part you name as Taurus, and so on. You count 9 parts. So the last part will be Sagittarius, that is from 26 degree 41 to 30 degrees. Okay. Now go to the next Rashi. Okay, next Rashi is Taurus. Again, you divide Taurus into 9 equal parts. But this time you have to start the counting from Capricorn, because last time your counting had ended on Sagittarius. So start from Capricorn and count 9 parts and you will reach up to Virgo. Right? What is the sign after Taurus? It is Gemini. Again, divide Gemini into 9 parts. Alright, which is the sign which immediately follows Virgo? It is Libra. Okay, so from Libra you count 9 signs and the last part will be Gemini, and so on. You do this for every Rashi, and this is what is called as the Navamsa. Okay, now I will also show you a live example where I will show you a birth chart. Okay, and I will derive the corresponding Navamsa Kundali. Now let us look at a sample birth chart. So I have just derived this randomly. This is the birth chart for a person who is born on 25th July 1980 at 4 p.m. in Mumbai. Okay, so if you see the left hand side, it gives the South Indian representation of the birth chart. Okay, so in the birth chart you can see the lagna is placed in Scorpio or the sign of Vrishik. The person has moon placed in the sign of Sagittarius. So his Rashi is Sagittarius or Dhanu. Okay. And the respective planets are placed in the respective signs as the planets were located at the time of his birth. Now, it is very important to note the degree of every planet. Okay. So you can see Sun is located at 9 degrees 2 minutes 50 seconds. Okay. Moon at 9 degrees 2 minutes 53 seconds, and so on. You will have the degrees of every planet. Now this is the lagna kundali or the birth chart. Okay. Now from this birth chart, how do we derive the Navamsa? Now I will show you how to get the Navamsa Kundali. Now look at the position of the Sun. Okay, Sun is represented by the alphabet SU. Okay, SU and RA. You can see two alphabets in the sign of Cancer. Now look at the degrees at which the Sun is placed. Okay, Sun is placed at 9 degrees 2 minutes in the birth chart in the sign of Cancer. Right. On the right side you can see the Navamsa. So you go to the second column, which is highlighted by the blue color. Okay, and look at the fourth row there, which is represented by CN. Right. So CN stands for Cancer. Now 9 degrees 2 minutes falls in which Amsa? Right? In the sign of Cancer, look at the fourth Amsa. Sorry. So in the sign of Cancer, look at the third Amsa. The third Amsa is from 6 degrees 41 to 10 degrees. Okay. So 9 degrees 2 minutes falls in this Amsa. Right? So now if you look at the row of Cancer, that is CN, and you look at the third Amsa, you will see the letters VI. Okay, so the third Amsa is Virgo. In short, in the Navamsa Kundali, the Sun will be placed in the sign of Virgo. Okay, like this, you do this for every planet. You look at the degrees, see which sign the planet is placed in the birth chart, and then find out which Amsa the planet is placed in the Navamsa Kundali. So now let me do this for one more planet. Okay, let us take say Jupiter. Okay, now Jupiter is located at 16 degrees 45 minutes and 17 seconds. Okay, in the sign of Leo. Right, he is conjunct Saturn, that is SA. Jupiter is represented by the letter JU. Okay, so now Leo, look at the second column and see where Leo is there. So you will find that in the fifth row, where it is represented by the letters LE. Okay, what are the degrees of Jupiter? Jupiter is at 16 degrees 45 minutes. So 16 degrees 45 minutes comes in which Amsa for Leo? Okay, so it comes in the sixth Amsa. Okay, sixth Amsa for Leo is nothing but Virgo. So in the Navamsa Kundali, Jupiter will be placed in the sign of Virgo. Okay, so when you follow this method, the next screenshot now shows you how the Navamsa Kundali looks like. Okay, Now, what exactly is the significance of this Navamsa Kundali? Navamsa is the ninth division of the main chart or the lagna chart. Okay, that is, every house is divided into 9 equal divisions. Now, what is the significance of this Navamsa? So, Navamsa is used to judge your spouse. Okay, it is also used to judge the married life. Now, if you look at the seventh house in the Navamsa Kundali, the planet placed in the seventh house will tell you about the appearance of your spouse. Okay, then all the remaining aspects of your spouse, such as her speech, her wealth, the children, happiness, etc., that you can judge by considering the seventh house in the Navamsa Kundali as the first house or the ascendant or the lagna of the spouse. Okay, now the lagna chart which is there, that indicates the physical body. Okay, and the Navamsa which is there, that indicates the journey of the soul. Okay, so Navamsa mainly indicates the events which occur in the second half of your life, that is after marriage. Okay, so it is the most important divisional chart which is used for judging married life or bhagya. Bhagya is the luck of the native. Okay, so now if a planet is, say, weak in your birth chart, okay, but the planet is strong in your Navamsa, still the planet will give good results, but the results come after a delay, because Navamsa represents the events in the second half, okay, of your life. So even if the planet is weak in the birth chart but strong in the Navamsa, it will give good results. Okay, now let us look at the reverse condition. If a planet is strong in the birth chart, okay, but weak in the Navamsa, what does that mean? That in the initial half of the planet's Mahadasha or Antardasha, there will be some struggle in getting good results. Okay, but in the second half, this planet will give good results, right? Now, if a planet is strong in both the Navamsa and the main Kundali, then it confirms that it will really give you good results in its Mahadasha, provided it is not conjunct any malefic planet or receiving an aspect from a malefic planet in either of the charts. Okay, if planet is weak in both charts, then generally you will not get good results in its Mahadasha. So Navamsa, as you can see, is a very important divisional chart. Okay, it represents the ninth division. All right, and it is used to confirm the promise given by the birth chart. Okay. Likewise, to judge your profession, you can have divisional charts such as the Dashamsha, which is 1/10 of the each house of the Kundali. So guys, this was what I wanted to inform you about Navamsa. If you need professional consulting, you can visit our website astroseva.tripod.com, or you can download our application from Google Play Store, that is Kamat Astrology. And you can also email us at astrosevaworld@yahoo.com. So guys, thanks a lot for your time, and I hope you found this session interesting on Navamsa. If you have any queries, do reach out to me on my mail address, or if you want professional consulting, you can download our mobile app from Google Play Store. The app name is Kamat Astrology. Thank you.